appointed to serve as a regent at Northern New Mexico College, and I yield to Senator Cervantes.
Senator Cervantes, please.
Good morning, Mr. President, or good afternoon. Pursuant to Senate Executive Letter Number 6, dated December 23rd, 2014, I move that the Senate do hereby confirm the appointment of Damian Martinez as a member of the Northern New Mexico College Board of Regents.
Senator Cervantes to give us an introduction of the conferee.
Mr. President, Mr. Martinez, who's at your left, is a colleague, professional colleague of mine in the city of Las Cruces, where he practices law and is part of a successful firm that does work very much like my own in civil practice. He's a managing director and shareholder there. Before that, Damian was a captain with the United States Air Force, the Judge Advocate General, General Corps, where he was Assistant Staff General Judge Advocate. Damian was also previously with the United States Attorney's Office, the District of New Mexico, and the Northern District of Texas, where he was the Special Assistant United States Attorney. And before that, he clerked here in Santa Fe with the Hinkle Law Firm. He's also clerked with the United States District Court and the Western District of Texas. Damian's admitted in several courts here in the state of New Mexico with the District Courts, Court of Appeals, and also with the United States Air Force Court of Criminal Appeals. He's a graduate of St. Mary's University School of Law and also a graduate of New Mexico Highlands University, and I know would make a commendable addition to the regents there at the University of Northern New Mexico College Board of Regents. And so I'll stand for questions.
We do have debate. Senator Martinez, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. I haven't had the opportunity or the pleasure of meeting or getting to know Mr. Martinez, but I represent Northern New Mexico College, and it is truly one of our gems in Northern New Mexico. It serves all of Northern New Mexico, many counties up there. And I'm looking forward to working with Mr. Martinez and ensuring that our college continues to thrive. And I appreciate the fact that he was willing or is willing to serve as a regent, because it is a difficult task, and I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Martinez.
Thank you, Senator. We do have further debate on the confirmation. Senator Michael Sanchez, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. I too rise in support of this nomination. Partly because he comes from Robertson High School, and down in Belen, us and Robertson had some really interesting things happen along the way, and I know that he went to St. Mary's Law School in San Antonio, Texas, and his resume was one of the best resumes that I've seen in quite a while, Mr. President. I'm really pleased to see that he's going to be on the Board of Regents, and I know he's going to do a spectacular job. And Mr. Martinez, you're probably related to Richard somewhere down the line. I know all us Sanchez's in Belen and Tomé and Adelino and all over, we're all related one way or the other. So thank you for wanting to serve. We appreciate it.
Hearing no further debate, Senator Cervantes to close.
Well, you know, Mr. President, when Damian and I first discussed his appointment, he talked to me a little bit about the time commitment it was going to take. The college up here is a long way from Las Cruces, and he's got a busy practice where he's a managing member. And he asked about the time commitment that I spend away from my practice. And I told him it was all worth it, and I'm sure it will be. This is his first venture into higher education. I think the university is going to be very lucky to have a very fine lawyer with them and somebody who brings a fresh perspective. And Damian's a very much a consensus-building sort of individual. I'll tell you what I told the Rules Committee. Mr. Martinez and I have had cases against each other, and Las Cruces is a relatively small legal community when it comes down to the type of work him and I do. And in Las Cruces, you learn very quickly that handshake matters, trust matters, and your reputation matters a great deal. And so, although Damian and I have had cases against each other, we're good friends, and we work hard for our clients, but we're able to enjoy each other's company. And so I with a great deal of enthusiasm, ask unanimous consent that the record show the roll has been called and all those present voted in the affirmative, except those voting in the negative by a show of hands.
We are voting on the confirmation of Damian Martinez. Senators, to your seats. Those wishing to vote no, please raise your hands. By a vote of 30 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, the appointment of Damian Martinez as a member of the Northern New Mexico College Board of Regents for a term commencing upon confirmation and expiring December 31, 2020 has been confirmed by the Senate. Senator Cervantes.
Mr. President, would you and the Senate join me in welcoming both Damian Martinez and then his guests who are here with him today? Annabelle Martinez, his wife; Alicia Martinez, his daughter; Joseph Martinez, his son; and then he's also got his parents, Damian Martinez, Archie Martinez, Josette Martinez, Ben Dudon, Lisa Dudon, and Alexis Dudon, all family members with Damian today.
Senator Lopez, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.